Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and cause our Babylon. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and cause our Babylon. Hurry up and come, hurry up and come, hurry up and cause our Babylon.
Sauti Sol, you ain't got nothing on me. Tanzisha Jessy Soul. Umesikiaje hizo sauti zangu?
It's so beautiful.
Sam Kule.
Yes.
Karibu sana kwenye Jessy Junction.
Thank you.
For those who are wondering who Sam Kule is, now, if you have ever been walking in the streets of Nairobi, hapo Kimathi Street and Aga Khan Walk, lazima ukushasikia hiyo guitar, hiyo until Hurry Up and Come, right?
Yes.
Hiyo kawimbo na zinginezo mob and so many country music. So Sam Kule is from the streets of Nairobi, and he actually plays music in the streets. Na watu wanamuona hapo wanagather mpaka inakuwa concert. My brother, how did you start this?
Wow, I used to love singing, and like Nairobi, I used to hear Nairobi, and I used to take it like the New York of Africa, and I used to wish one day I shall go to that city.
What do you mean you hear?
Yes.
From where? Where are you from, Sam Kule?
Okay, I am from Western Uganda, the border of Uganda and Congo. So I used it to serve some people, these trailer drivers, some fruits at the border there. And I had never got a chance to approach one person because people were in a hurry, but I said one day I shall go to that place. Fortunately, I met a doctor who used to work there at the border. He was a Kenyan. He comes from Western Kenya.
Yes.
The Mumias. So as I used to serve him apples, and he said, I told him, one day, so we just go to Kenya. He said, no problem.
You used to dream about Nairobi.
Yes, and he told me, yeah, we can go. So we came.
A truck driver?
No, this was a
the
doctor. So I came with him for the first time. I started seeing some big tall buildings. Some tall buildings. I say, oh, this place is cool. Like, I think the first day I came in 2011, we passed there Aga Khan Walk. I saw a place where there are people and it is very clean.
Yes.
Hey. So I said, wow, I wish I can ever come back to this city. So we went back. And
so you came with the doctor to Nairobi and went back.
Yeah.
And your wish was always to come into this place that you had never come to.
Yes. I ever used to do my music.
Yes.
I started it from Nairobi. But so there.
So you used to know that you could sing?
In primary school.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think I've not done a show that I used to do in primary school. In primary school, when I was in around P4 or P3,
yes,
guys in P6 used to call me to go and start a show. You know, we used to have these desks, and these desks, when you hit them, they make sounds like drums.
Yes.
So they could put me a desk in front there, like after you've done exams, so you are free. You can play like for a week as teachers are making exams.
Yes.
So they could put me a desk somewhere there, and I could start singing. These people are hitting drums. Girls are dancing like dancing. I remember like on one musical competition, school competition, they took me to some theater, and I was just singing as a radio. So they brought that small radio, you know, that sometime around the 90s, 1990s. So they could put a radio there, then I sit behind it, then I sing the song. So I used to sing a lot of songs, these songs of Saida Karoli, though right now I have forgotten. I used to make music of Chameleon.
That song of Saida Karoli, is it Wenye Wivu Wajinyonge? That one?
Yeah, but
you can you play it
right
with
now
the
I
guitar?
can't sing. I used to sing it when I was in primary.
No, I know how to sing it.
Oh my God.
Can you play the guitar and sing it?
I don't know.
You know, tell me whether I can. Wenye Wivu Wajinyonge Baba.
Wenye wivu wajinyonge.
Now get the tune. I'll follow you.
I don't know. Yo, 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 yo.
That's
yo,
the one.
yo, yo, yo.
No, let's take it a little bit
Yo,
higher.
yo, yo.
Let's take it higher.
Okay.
Yo, 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 yo. There.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Ngonzi niki niki, engonzi niki niki, Maria Sarumu wa mama, angoza yekini. I don't remember the words.
So that's the
And-
one you used to sing in.
Yeah, and
P
in
when
primary,
we
I
Ps.
used to have a very good
Four.
voice, actually. I used to go some higher because I was a small boy, I was a kid, so I had that voice of a kid.
Yes.
But right now, things have changed.
You
I
broke
lost
your
the old
voice.
virginity of the vocals, and I've oversung.
So wait a minute. You lost virginity of the vocals.
Yes,
That's how people put it. When you're singing and then you no longer hit those high keys and you sing bass, you've lost virginity of the vocals.
that's my language, and
No,
the
is
old
it a musical language?
I don't want to say it is the musical language, but that small voice, that small penetration that I used to hit,
Yes.
I no longer hit it like now.
Yes.
Because in primary, I used it to sing. Some people used to go and tell my mom, "Oh, your son is doing so and so."
Yeah.
Like I remember on a certain promotion, I've won T-shirts, I've won soaps, I have won some gifts, and some people go to my parents and they say, your son is now damaged. He climbs on promotions and sings.
Yeah.
So they could see the negative side, they don't take the positive side. So
Yeah.
as I grew up, when I joined secondary, the whole thing, of course, I had been moved from my original, my biological parents, then I
Yeah.
had stayed with my aunt. So with my aunt, I had to be so much disciplined,
Yeah.
so humble. So in secondary school, I concentrated now on books. So I didn't do anything with music, only dance,
Yeah.
some dancing groups. So when I met up my friends after done with Form 4, that's 2009,
Yeah.
then I entered the world now.
Yes.
So I was free now. I
Yes.
had to buy a guitar to learn a song. So I go to my friend's birthday, and I see some temperatures rising. So like one day I went to a birthday, and there was a guy, he picked me, he had to take me to a wedding.
Yes.
On that wedding,
You sang.
I sang.
Eh,
I sang. And guys I said, if I can do this here, I think, let me try it somewhere. So I went to our district town, now some bigger town. I had to sing in shops, saloons, shops. I saw some temperature rising.
Yes.
I collected something like 1,000. That's around $8 or $10 in that area.
Yes.
So I had to say, now I have to go to another town. I went to a regional town. It was Fort Portal. I saw something rising. So I went now to the bigger town. That's Mbarara.
Kampala.
Mbarara.
Oh, in
Yeah.
Western Uganda.
Yeah,
Mbarara.
you have to make steps. So I
Yes.
came to Mbarara. Around 2,500.
So this thing is giving me money.
Yeah, so I had to look at Kampala and Nairobi. I didn't come to Kampala yet.
Yes.
I had to look at Kampala and Nairobi.
Yes.
Do I know any person in Nairobi? Yeah, I think I can get. I didn't know any person, but I can get. So I went back to this friend of mine. I told him,
The doctor
yes,
that brought you to Nairobi
yes,
and took you back to
yes.
Uganda.
He still works there, and he has a clinic there.
Yes.
I said, what can I do to be in Nairobi? I said, I wish to be there.
It's your dream.
Yes,
This big city in East Africa.
yes,
The London of
yes.
Africa.
He said, let me make a call.
Uh-huh.
He made a call. And making a call, his friend that he trusts so much that can host me was in Nairobi. That is from 2005, from 2011, 2013 now. Those are 2 years.
Yes.
So he called him, said, can you host my friend? He's coming there, he needs some direction. So in 2013, nilikuwa because Mombasa is also a loud town.
Yes.
Nilikuwa na way Nairobi na Mombasa. So vile nilifika hapa, the guy used to stay in Mathare.
Yes.
In Huruma. So as in Mathare, in Huruma, I saw people like this.
Yes.
I'd never seen such a people.
There are no places like those ones in Uganda.
Yes, I had never seen them.
Yeah, actually, coming
Only
from
it's
Western Uganda,
Yes.
in the like up country.
Yes,
And
it's-
this one now you're seeing people in town.
Yes, unless
Many
it is
people in Mathare.
unless it is a market day. So I met I said, oh, these people are so many. Okay, so going to Mombasa,
Yes.
I saw things are moving so slow. It's like nothing is going on.
Yes.
Hey, I said, let me try
Let me
Nairobi.
go back to that
to Nairobi.
place. Yes.
So in 2013,
Yes.
I kept moving Uganda. I came back to Nairobi.
Yes.
So in that period, then I started Kampala. I said, let me try Kampala.
Yes.
I entered Kampala. I'm not so good in Luganda. You know, I'm from village.
Yes.
And there we have our own language.
Which one do you speak?
Ours is called Lukonzo.
Lukonzo.
Yeah.
So you are now from.
So I came to
You
Kampala.
came to Kampala and
Yeah.
you can't speak Luganda.
I can speak Luganda. I can express myself. So I avoided to speak English because they will start asking, where are you from?
Yes.
But finally, they had to find out. So some days I make like one day, so I go and sleep at my friend's place.
But now you sing in the streets.
Yes.
Even when you are going around Nairobi, Mombasa, Kampala, you are just singing in the streets.
Yeah, going to Mombasa, I had not yet started. So one day in 2015, now I had to close the other business
Yes.
officially because I've tasted the waters in Kampala.
Kampala.
If I can make it in Kampala, I can make it in Nairobi. Because Nairobi, English
Good.
can go. And at the border, there we transact through Swahili.
Yes.
So my Swahili is more than Luganda, okay?
Unajua Kiswahili?
Yes, my Swahili is not as good here,
Yes.
but it is more than Luganda. Are you getting me?
But hiyo unaongea hapa Kenya, si unaelewa na
Swahili naelewa.
Eh.
So shida ni unaweza ongea too much na vocabularies mob nipotee. So my Swahili ile ya biashara,
Yes.
kwa sababu hapo kwa border we have to do business in Swahili. And our hometown they speak Swahili because they are Muslims.
Yes.
So when I came to Nairobi, it was a little bit easier.
Okay.
And you know, we kind of fear Kenyan and Tanzanian Swahili. Hiyo Swahili yao kuna vile imeenda mahali imesoma. So I used to avoid to speak Swahili because Swahili yangu haijaiva.
Yeah.
So I came to Nairobi now in 2015.
You are in Kampala then.
Yeah, I had.
Were you singing in the streets of Kampala?
I used to sing in shops,
Yes.
salons, sing like.
And people would give you money.
Yes, like I could reach in a salon. I say, hey guys, can I really sing you one song? And when the song catches, they say another one. Like as I'm in this salon, those people in that salon, they are waiting for me.
Yes.
So like that.
And they would give you money right there.
Man,
Eh?
I lived like a king. I lived like a king. So in a period of time, I said, no, okay, Nairobi is more populated than
Kampala.
Let me go to Kampala, and in Kampala, I don't have someone who can host me at my level.
Yes.
But in Nairobi, I know another hustler
Yes.
who can host me at my level.
You know another hustler.
Yes.
In Nairobi, you knew a hustler.
Yes.
You know a hustler.
Yes, I knew another hustler.
Now, just hold on there about the hustler. Now, don't go anywhere. Sam Kule will be back after this break to tell us which hustler is this that he knew from Nairobi. I also want to know this hustler. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. Jessy Junction will be right back as we continue talking to Sam Kule.
Who I met in God this morning, she was beauty to my eyes. Who I met in God this morning, she was love at the first sight. Thank you. I said she from, she tell me from a tapeze. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I'm Sammy. Nice girl who had to name. She tell me that her name is Jamaica. Yeah, you're right. Jamaica's mine. Smile for me, Jamaica.
Welcome back to Jessy Junction. I'm your host, MC Jessy. And what an honor to have a street musician. If you've been walking in the streets of Nairobi, especially Apo Kimathi streets, Aga Khan Walk, you must have seen this guy. He sings so well. Na lazima tatuimbia huku kwenye hii studio yetu ya Jessy Junction. Na ameniambia, before the break, alikuwa ameniambia amemeet hustler. So you knew a hustler in Nairobi.
Yes, I knew, because the first time when I came, he's the one I used to call as I was given his number by a doctor.
Somebody gave you hustler's number?
Yes, as in, when you reach Nairobi,
yes,
you'll call this guy. He will pick you, he will give you where to. So,
and he told you he's got a hustler?
Yes, so when I came in 2015, we were already friends.
With the hustler?
Yes. So when I came in Nairobi in 2015,
yes,
I stayed at his place.
You stayed at Hustler's place?
Yes, in Huruma there.
Where? Hustler doesn't live in Huruma.
See, I'm telling you the one that I know. The hustlers are very many.
You don't know the hustler. I thought you are talking about a hustler I know who lives in Karen. Do you know Karen? Oh, that's not the hustler.
That's not the hustler.
Okay.
So
I
knew this guy, so he hosted me. So I had to stay at his place as I'm coming to town to play music. Then I go to the house. I go to the house. After like 2 weeks, I saw the wallet is not bad. I told him I have to look for a house. So I looked for a house. So after some couple of days, I moved from singing in shops. Now I sit down on the street. So I used to sing like with only guitar and with a voice. And I used to strain some kind of, because the more you work, the more you earn.
Yes.
So like I used to sing in 2015, 16, 17. I bought some speaker.
In the street?
Yes. Yes, this street is my big platform. Actually,
the streets of Nairobi are your concert places.
Yes, and I take it. When I came, I saw it's a virgin land. I don't see a lot of street musicians like I expected. Yes. So I was surprised, because I had watched some movies, American movies, which are showing street musicians in big cities, and that was using to inspire me. I was always hungry, like I want to bite this thing. I want to start this thing somewhere. So when I came here, there was nobody. The place was virgin. It's you. I felt, oh my God, this is an opportunity for me. So I remember
be a star.
Yeah, like I remember the first time I stood at Kimathi House. Yes. Down there, people were passing. I performed, and hey, the Kasho coat. Yes. Hey, I said, wow. People came there. Yes, people stood, and fortunately, fortunately, there came another guy. He's called One Man Band. I saw him passing. So good. So I don't know people here, so I don't need to.
Oh, the one-man band, the guy walking with drums?
Yes, he passed in the other side. So he saw some people had made some people, and he came along and said, we can sing. I said, yeah, we can sing.
He joined you?
Yes.
You were playing, there was a crowd, and the drum guy, I know him. He walks carrying drums.
It's called Crackways.
Crackways. Yeah. They are carrying drums, a whole set drum.
Yes.
Playing. So he saw you. Yes. He didn't have an audience. But he came.
He was passing. He was passing. So when he came, it was another big show. We exchanged the contact that day. So from that day, I continued singing. The first day I bought my speaker, someone told me, hey, you're going to bring problems. They will catch that stuff. Don't even do it. I said, hey, you're scaring me too much. Yes. Okay. The first day I tried it, they said, no, we have been we've been watching you playing with the guitar and mouth.
Yes.
We will not allow that.
They will not allow you to have a speaker.
Yeah. Okay.
So now these are the city council.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I said, okay, no problem. I went to keep it. Hey, I said, this is too much. Let me weigh what again, you know. I have to weigh what again.
Yes.
So I had to come back again with a speaker. It is working. It is working. So it got used. So some other days they take it. You go and
the city council.
yeah, you go and get it back. They take it. Finally, we became colleagues. Then I had to join school in 2017.
Here in Nairobi.
Yeah, I went to Kamata Music School because I'm always hungry to learn how does someone write a song.
Yes.
I'm always hungry. I want to know how does someone write a song. A song like that hits my people's minds. I wanted to improve my voice, so I went to Kamata. Finished. I went there. I studied now guitar.
You paid for yourself?
Yes. Street gets good bread for school.
Wait a minute. Approximately how much would you fetch in a day?
Averagely 1,000. Nah.
Per day?
Yes.
And you go every day?
Yes.
And it's not actually even 1,000. Sometimes
yes.
you get more.
Sometimes 2, sometimes 2.5.
Per day?
Yes.
Per month you pocket more than 50,000. And it's only in the evening when people are...
I'm telling you, my mom, up to now, she's still asking, what is Sam doing in Kenya? And like that time, my sisters were in school. Up to now, they are still in school. Sam.
Yes.
And I used to pay their school fees 1 week before the school. Yes, that time. I used it up to now. I used it to pay the school fees 1 week before. Because me, in my secondary school, they used it to chase me 3 days in a week. Yes, in my secondary school.
3 days in a week, so those are only remaining 2 days.
Yes, like
you study only 2 days.
Yeah, they will give you first month, I think first 2 weeks for grace. There they don't chase you as the term starts.
Yes.
So those third weeks going forward, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, those days they won't chase you. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yes.
you just know you are going back home. So I never wanted that thing to happen to my young siblings.
Yes.
So I used to pay for them from 1 week. Actually, I used to tell them, write your budgets in time.
Because I'm going to the streets.
Yeah.
And I'm coming back with money.
Yes, and so I used it to do that. So like in 2017, then I had to say, hey, no, I have to start writing and recording my music, because I should not so much focus on helping. I should also start helping myself. Yes. So I had to start writing and recording, recording. When I get some balance, I go record. After paying some bills, then go record. So that's how Street is. Street pays my recording. Street gives me shows. It's my advertisement platform. Yeah.
Now, wait. Now that you sing, I've seen you in the streets of Kimathi Street. Oh. I saw you there, and I saw you at Aga Khan. Yes. Hey. I was just observing. I was just listening to some country music that you're playing. You made me get late somewhere. Yes, because I was just listening to this music.
Sure.
Yes. If it's advertising, yes, that's where I saw you. And we are here on Jessy Junction. But let me ask you now, are there people who come and tell you, give me your number? I have a concert somewhere, I want you to come and perform. I have a club somewhere, I want you to come and perform.
Yeah, actually, right now, I'm performing in a club. It's called Crevers, is in Thika. Yes. I perform every Saturday and Sunday. And I got that kajo, like as Corona imeshika.
Yes.
Like when they reopened the clubs like this, I had someone calling me, say, there's a hotel there, you're looking for someone. So I've done a lot of events, weddings, graduations.
And do you have your prize for this one?
Yes, birthdays. Yes, you will not come to the street and you expect the money that I collect from the street to be the charge for the event. That's really different. This is advertisement.
And during your advertisement, you're still
Yes,
getting money.
still earning.
Hey! Banange, Baganda, Baba, Uganda.
I'm telling you, some people walk with gold, but they don't know what they have.
Yes.
I am reading this book, is called The Secret of Ages. You see, the mind, I always value the mind is more important than the capital. That's what I always say. If you can know what your mind can do,
Yes.
you will never feel desperate. If you can ever one day know what your mind can do, you can never feel desperate. Because since in my secondary school, in Form 2, they used to chase me Form 1, Form 2 every day. Form 3, I had to bake chapats on the street. Started baking chapats. After finishing that, then I used to sell apples. Okay? So from selling apples, I used to get money. Like coming here to Kenya. Very smooth journey. Because I had worked. So I always say, if you know what your mind can do.
Yes.
Like me, I don't need capital to start basking. I only need guitar and a song. And I always find people, they know how to sing. But tomorrow someone can call you, please, unaweza niokoa na mia.
What?
Like you know how to sing, and you're telling
And you're
someone,
begging for
unaweza
100
niokoa na mia. I wish you just know what your mind can do. Because me, I don't feel I can be with a song and I go hungry. Because nimeingia matatu na sina fare ya kuanzisha show.
Yes.
Ninaanza songa hapo. Show yangu inaanza hapo kwa matatu.
Yes.
Yes. Show yangu imeanza kwa matatu na nimezubaa.
Mtu anakuwekea.
Nimejeuliza nitaanza aje hii show. Nitoe gitaa yangu kwa bag. Acha ni tune kwanza. Kumaliza kuitune. Kwanza kwa matatu, ukianza show kwa matatu lazima uanze na reggae. Sababu utakuwa umeingiza makanga.
Yes.
Makanga ameingia kwa show. Makanga kiingia kwa show. Watu umepatana nao. So show, hata unajua kwa gari mtaenda watu wakishuka. So hata mtu akishuka unakuta amekuingiza kakitu. Haujaomba anything.
Anakuwekea.
Yeah. So show inaisha, collection zimeisha pia.
Ngoja.
So
kwa hivyo ukipanda matatu unakuanga ukiingia kwa concert.
Previously, kama sina pesa ya kuanzisha
Yes,
show.
for example, that's what I'm talking about. Unajua very well that hii matatu, so unangoja ile matatu ambayo haina mziki.
Hiyo haisikuwe na mziki. Sasa kuna kuwa matatu zenye vile nilikuwa naishi Huruma, kuna zile wananijua. Wanasema, msanii, hebu dere zima radio. Kuna show hapa inaanza.
And then unasimama kwa gari ama utaketi?
Unasimama. Unasimama, siwe una perform. So unasimama kwako kwa chochoro, unaanza show. Show inaisha. Reggae.
Ni gani wa Kenya wanapenda sana, walikuwa wanapenda?
They love a lot of Bob Marley. So don't
kama gani ya Bob?
Three Little Birds. Don't worry about the things. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Baby, don't worry about the things. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Naweza imba?
Yeah, you can sing.
Tunaweza imba?
Yeah, no one. I always say no one can't sing.
Yes.
Even a woman is sweeping, a mom is sweeping, she's singing. Someone is in garden digging, is singing.
I believe kuna watu wako na sauti mbaya.
I don't believe that. Ni kama unasema ati kuna mtu mwenye haezi learn anything. So I always believe anyone can learn anything.
Yes. So you can learn how to sing.
Yeah, you can learn how to sing. Anyone can sing.
Yes.
And your voice, you listen to a voice of Shaggy.
Yes, it's rough.
Yes.
Mr. Bombastic, fantastic.
Unasikia hiyo. And people love it that way.
Yes.
Unasikianga voice ya Celine Dion. Okay?
Yes.
People love it that way. Na unaweza.
Kwa hivyo ni vile yako iko.
Ni vile. Okay, let me tell you something. Do you think there's no one who has ever sung like Michael Jackson? Better than Michael Jackson. Do you think there's no one who has never
sung better than?
Yes, but why is it that he's still the king of pop up to now?
What's the secret?
The secret is there's what we call consistency. Why do you think I've never left the street? Why do you think I've never said, street acha niachane nayo? The secret of surviving, you should know what to throw away and what to keep. Okay? What to keep is consistency. Stay on the game. Okay? Ukianguka, wake up, stand, come back, play it. Okay? People don't want to listen to you. Okay? But they can't prevent hearing you. You see on the street, si watu wanapita?
Yes.
But they can't prevent hearing. They don't want to listen, but the sense of hearing always fight nayo.
Yes.
That is
Ataskiza tu.
ataskiza tu.
Na kama ni nzuri atasimama kidogo.
Na atakwambia huyo jamaa namjua. I know that guy.
Yes.
So that is the whole secret.
So you will never leave the street.
I will never leave the street. Let me say that.
Hata ukikuwa Michael Jackson.
So the whole thing is the street is the one that takes you there. Okay?
Aha.
Now,
So you will never leave the street.
Yes.
But the street might leave you one day because of fame,
Yes.
money and all that.
You know,
but you will come back.
yes.
Unaiba show moja
Hey
huko.
man,
Eh?
hiyo street ni tamu. Because look at this. Look at this. Street iko na kamapenzi kake.
Aha.
Because when I'm on street, by the way, let me tell you something. I always feel my performance. On street, I feel my performance than even some other places I go. Because environment ya huko, kuna tumashariti. Imba pole pole. Uko na kamogithi, uko na wimbo fulani.
Yes.
Like, unajikuta hata umetoka kwa music.
Umeimba vitu zile wao wanataka.
Hata,
not what you feel you want to offer the people.
Yes. But kwa street, umetayarisha kalisti kako, songa zako, unajua ile song yenye unaanza nayo, yenye unaifomu watu nimeingia. Unajua mahali unaingia katikati kabisa. Okay? So on street, I always have my show in my real feelings. Yeah, actually that is something that like this guy taught me. He's called Passenger. He comes from England. This guy, he stayed on street for more than 9 years. He gets something, he records, comes to street. So one day he got a radio presenter from Netherlands, and that guy said, "Let me go play your music." I said, "Okay." Like Jessy can call you and say, "Sam, can you come to my show?" And yeah, okay, let me just come and do my things. And the radio presenter took the CD and plays it. The song started hitting.
Yes.
The song started hitting in Netherlands, catching. You see, in Netherlands, not in London,
Yes.
Netherlands, Australia, coming to US, the song is hitting. But nyumbani, vitu
Watu
hazijashika.
Yes.
Vitu hazijashika. The guy started becoming big in the neighboring countries or continents, when at home he has not. So, I never...
Do they know you in Uganda? Do they know you?
Not as
in your village, they don't know you.
in my village, they know me very
They know
well.
you. But Uganda, they don't know you.
Yeah, in Uganda, not as much as Kenya.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Are you going to record music and then you'll be selling your CDs in the street?
Yeah, I sell. I already
sell
have.
your CDs.
I already sell some my CDs. When I perform, my CDs are always there. When I'm performing.
You know that day when I saw you, I didn't come too close because I
Yeah.
would have performed with you.
Of
So I
course.
decided to stay
I
a
would
little bit far.
identify
I
you.
just have a look.
Actually, I would be excited. I would even fail to sing. You did a very good thing
Yeah,
not to
I
come.
stayed a little bit away and listen.
Oh, I
to
don't
the
believe.
music,
I
'cause
don't
I could
believe.
hear it from far.
Yeah, I don't believe because I always ask, where do these people pass? Hao watu wanapitanga wapi? Like
Wanaendaka kukaa pale kando wakikusikiza. You didn't know I was doing that.
I don't know. I
But
don't.
Sam, let me tell you, you're a great musician and you're headed far.
I'm trying.
Let's keep doing this. Let's consistency. That's what you said, right? Never quitting.
Yes, never quit.
Yes.
Yes, you
And
give the universe pays back.
Kabisa. So is this a Ugandan thing that every Ugandan must dress up with this Museveni cape?
Oh,
Is it a Ugandan thing?
this thing I found that like the sun was hitting like in western Uganda there's some much sun.
Yes.
See there we plant cotton.
Yes.
We have a lot of sun. So singing on the streets, like even coming here, like me, I don't need to look for where there is a shed. Yes. Kama ni jua, ni jua.
Unavaa kofia
So
yako.
the kofia protects me from the sun.
Kwa hivyo it has nothing to do with Museveni.
Yeah, because also Museveni comes from a region, they are cattle keepers.
From Western Uganda.
Yes. So you know cattle keepers, they will keep outside, like
Yes.
Macowboy huko Texas.
Yes.
So they will have to protect the
They are themselves from the sun.
yeah, unajua kwako unatoka mahali kuna baridi. So kwetu tunatoka mahali kuna jua.
Are you
So
sure it's not a Museveni thing?
it can
Hata
be.
munafanana.
No.
Munafanana.
No. We are very different.
But I wish you all the best. I love your music. Do for us one last one as we close the show.
Oh,
today.
I
Which
don't-
one will you do?
I can do Beba Beba. I wrote
Yes.
this song about a conductor, hard-working conductor.
Yes.
Actually, this is a true story. A conductor was in the matatu, was calling people, watu hawaingii, anaita, na mimi ndio peke yangu niko ndani, so hadi akashukisha fare.
Yes.
Alikuwa 50 akashukisha 30 akaingia 20. Nikaona huyu jamaa sitatoka kwa hii gari.
Yes.
But finally
Akaumia.
gari ikapata watu. So ikafika mahali ikafika 30 bob, amefikisha mbao, but watu ndio wameanza kuingia sasa. So tena kapandisha. But sasa mimi na wale watu wameingia na mbao hawatakuwa ndani.
Yes.
So sikiliza hii story ya mzee. On a Christmas Sunday noon, I was already in the bus. I was the only passenger. The few people passing were not going to my direction. Others needed a full bus, so it couldn't take me alone. He believed the bus will be full by the end of the moment. He keeps calling, beba, 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 beba. Continues calling, beba, 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 beba. He keeps calling, beba, 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 beba. Continues calling, beba, 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 beba. He now already said the fare. Still 2 people in the bus. He keeps calling hopefully. Never lost the patience though he was tired under the hot sun. He keeps calling more and more as the bus goes on and on. People boarding more and more. Finally he finds the light at the end of the tunnel. He keeps calling, beba, 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 beba. Continues calling, beba, 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 beba. Yeah, you got nowhere to hold him, nowhere to fold him, nowhere to walk away, nowhere to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting on a tape, there is time enough for counting. When the deal is done, on home on summer's eve, on a train back from Norway, met up with a gambler, was too tired to stay. So we took time to stay at the windows of the darkness. The boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, son, I've made my life of reading people's faces, knowing you want to throw away, knowing you want to keep. Cause every hand's a win, every hand's a loser. The best you can hope for is to die in a sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back to the window, crashed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. And in his final one, I found a nest to the end. You got nowhere to hold him, nowhere to fold him, nowhere to walk away, when to run. You never count your money.
You never count your money on Jessy Junction. Sam Kule right here on Jessy Junction. Don't go anywhere. Jessy Junction will be right back. Sam Kule, a street musician, right here on Jessy Junction. I hope you've heard what he has said. Consistency is the mother of success. That's what he has said. Keep doing it. Don't fear failing. Keep doing it. Sam reminds me of one great Ugandan quote that says, don't fear trying because you fear failing. Because if you don't try, you've failed anyway. Thank you for watching Jessy Junction. I'm your host, MC Jessy. So far, so good.